am going through demonic something in my house. It scratched my...
Okay, right there, she's telling me that she's going through demonic something in her house. Okay, so let's keep listening.
It scratched my stomach, about a 4.5-inch scratch. It scratched the other side 3 places. I am scared to death. I don't know what to do. I can't get rid of it. I don't have any special powers to get rid of it. And you said,
okay, let's address that. She's telling me that she don't have special powers to get rid of the demonic possession in her home. One of the things that you got to realize, in order to have, there's no special powers to have. You got to have a good relationship with God. The only power is the power through God. So let's keep listening. Here we go.
and you said on the thing to hang up and pray. I can't pray 24 hours a day. I can't live at the house praying constantly. I am so scared. I can't stand it. Please come back out. If you were out, come back out. If you weren't out, please call me. My number is 234. Come out. I can't stand it anymore. It's scaring me to death. It's getting aggressive. It's sexually aggressive. It tries to penetrate my body. Every night, every other night, it's after me. And I cannot stand it. A lady moved in next door to me. She's a seer. She sees ghosts and hears ghosts. She's heard stuff in the basement. She was gone the other day. I heard somebody come in through the basement door. The landlord told her he put a new lock on, and, for her to lock it. And there is not a new lock on the door. And I heard somebody in there. They went up and down the steps, right back up and down the steps again. I could tell it was a big man by footsteps on the steps. I am scared to death. I have nowhere to go, no relatives, no family, no friends. I have nowhere to go. And I have a friend, she called me 3 times. It went over to her house by getting information through her phone where she's located, and it stole. She bought 10 new Tupperware bowls. She was down to where she had problems in her apartment, and it got bust, and she had to move. She had to buy everything new, and she doesn't have hardly any money, and it stole 6 of the Tupperware bowls. And she said she's afraid for me to move in with her because of this, so there went the only friend I had. Please call me right away, please. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Nice car.
Hello?
Yes, is Penelope there?
Excuse me, please?
I'm looking for Penelope.
This is she.
Alright, this is Timothy Mark. I'm with World Paranormal Research Society. You reached out to us about a demonic possession.
Yeah, there's something really evil in the house. I am afraid to go home. I mean, it gets mean. It put a scratch on my stomach about 4.5 inches long, and then 3 smaller ones about 1 inch long on the opposite side. And it steals from me constantly. It's taken everything I practically have. And I came from a 4-bedroom house with a living room, kitchen, dining room, and bath, and a big, like not a porch, but a deck, and then there was a family room in the basement, a laundry room, and a tool room. And now I'm down to 1 room and a kitchen and bath.
Can I ask you a question? I got a couple of questions for you, actually. First one being, how did you hear about our company?
From the library. They looked it up on the computer for me. I don't have any computer or computer skills, so they looked it up and gave me your name as a reference, to get a hold of somebody. I don't know what to do. I am so scared. I've been there 8 months, and it's been there the whole time.
Where are you currently located at?
But in Massillon, Massillon's right outside of Kent.
Okay. And that's in Ohio.
Yes. Where are you at?
I'm in Texas, but we travel. We do the whole world. So.
Oh, cool. Is there a fee for this?
No, there's no fee currently. You know, I have a couple more questions. You say you've been praying. What is your religious faith?
Thank you. Just a minute, sir. I'm on the bus. Just a minute. I have to get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Hold on till I sit down, please. I'm not of any specific church. I went to all kinds of churches all my life. You know, I wanted to learn what the right way was, so I kept going to all different kinds of churches. And but I really believe in God. You know, I pray. I do nice things for people all the time, and I just keep getting treated worse and worse and worse by everybody.
Okay. Besides the spirit stealing things, what makes you think that this is demonic?
What makes me wait a minute till the bus pulls out? It's too noisy.
Okay.
Oh, come on, lady. Okay. Go on, please.
Yeah. What makes you think that this is a demon in your home?
Because it's really mean. It tries to get in my bed with me. It tries to be sexual, and I won't let it. And when I don't let it, it is mad for 2 days, and it does all kinds of mean things to me. You know, like I'll go out in the kitchen, I'll open the refrigerator door and I'll shut it. I'll turn around, the refrigerator door is wide open, or the cupboard doors are wide open. And, you know, it takes all my important paperwork, anything with a number on it. It's like I'm not going to get away from it. It has my Social Security card number, my Medicare, Medicaid number, my insurance number, my member number, anything of any importance it'll take, or anything that applies to it. I've seen it on the front porch, and it was not human. It was like a praying mantis from the waist down, and a frog from the waist up, and it was over 7 foot tall. And I called for the police, and they came up, and they checked it out, and you could tell they didn't believe me. Well, then, shortly after that, I was at the library, and I walked in, and I said, you know, I moved in here 8 months ago, and I said, I had seen this thing on the front porch, and I said, do you believe in ghosts? She said, yes, I do. She said, matter of fact, I just read a very interesting report that was on the computer yesterday about, I asked her if she'd ever heard of the praying mantis man, and she said, yes, I did. She said, I just read about it yesterday, and I said, could you give me a print off the computer of what you read? And what she read is exactly what I saw. And there was a man in New Jersey, Hackettstown, New Jersey, who reported seeing it while fishing with his boss. They were fishing in a river that ran alongside Route 46. I don't know where that is. I don't travel. But anyway, he looked up, and he said, I think he said 50 yards or 30 yards up the bank, this thing was walking, and it turned around and looked him square in the face, and it was described as 7 feet tall. It had no eyes. Its eyes were like blacked out. It just looked like black holes in its head. And it had real long, skinny arms. The paranormal person who went to check on somebody's house in Key West, Florida, she was done, and she was walking up a hall, and she had to turn to go out. As soon as she turned the corner, there stood this 7 foot tall, part frog, part praying mantis, staring at her, and it had no eyes. And she said it was the scariest thing she ever saw in her whole life.
What?
And it was only 5 feet from me. I was on the inside of the house looking through a window, and it was calling to something. The Salvation Army was right across the street from me, and it was making this noise that I would recognize as a kid. I did it myself. You put your tongue in the roof of your mouth and you create a suction. When you break the suction, it makes a real loud pop. And I kept hearing this sound, so I was expecting to see kids on the front porch. I raised the blind. I looked to the left. I couldn't see anything. The neighbors had a table and 4 chairs out there. So I looked to the right, and she had great, big, huge fern plants, 2 feet wide by 2.5 feet long, hanging down. It was standing in front of a 2-foot square post to hold the ceiling up for the porch. And then here was these 2 plants hanging down from the soffit of the porch. And it was behind the pillar and yet standing in front of the plant. And all I could see was a black line. I thought, what the heck is that black line? I thought all I really see was 2 plants. And then I looked closer and I see this black line about 3/4 of an inch thick moving within the plant, like something was in the plant. And I traced it because it was facing with its back toward me. So I kept watching it for about 3 minutes. And the black line kept moving. Whenever it moved, the black line moved. And I traced it completely around. I seen its body shape, and it was not of this world. And that's what the man said that made a report on it from New Jersey. I could send you a report if you want me to.
No, I'm more interested in what's going on at your location. I just
That's what's going on at my location.
Okay.
That's the thing that's there.
Okay.
And a lady moved in next door to me. She's a seer. She sees ghosts. She hears them. And she's so scared she can't stand it. And she tells me every day she'll bring her daughter and come over because her daughter sees spirits and can hear them also. And she went over last night and her boyfriend or husband or whatever he is would not let her come over. And she told me she got out of her car, walked to the house real fast, and went to the door and went in. She said, well, I'll try to get a hold of her tomorrow. She said she can come over tomorrow, meaning today. And she said, I'll have to get a hold of her. And I said, okay. I could tell she was scared, so I just said goodbye and left. And she, when I got up, she was gone. And, you know, I've not been home as yet. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid to go home.
Well, here's the thing. Once you have fear, they can attack you. Once you have fear in your body and in your heart, demons can attack you because you said that they've scratched you, right?
Yeah, it did. I mean, it makes me mad. I yell at it. You know, when it does stuff like that, I'll yell at it and I'll say, you're so evil. Who could love you? You know, and I talk back to it, but I don't trust it. It's not hurt me in 15 years. And if it's not hurt me, I would say it's probably not going to, but it keeps getting meaner and meaner and meaner.
Okay. So you've been dealing with this for 15 years?
Fear.
You've been dealing with this thing for 15 years?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's the situation with us. We're currently booked up for the next 6 to 8 weeks. It would be.
Oh my God.
It would be actually April before I could even get there.
Oh, you can't get there any sooner at all?
No, but what I could do is I could send a priest by to bless your home if that would help until we can get there.
I've tried to get priests. I have called priest after priest after priest, and no one will come to my house.
Right, they won't come for you. If you call them with this story, they won't come. They send out people like us to come and validate the story first before they'll send a priest for a haunted home. And so,
well, it's haunted. It is definitely haunted. I was there the other day. Did I tell you this already? I heard footsteps in the basement. And the basement belongs to the neighbor person next door to me. She said the landlord told her it is only hers. She said nobody comes in. He said nobody. and he said he put an additional lock on the door and said you can lock it from the inside. And the outside lock is an old lock. And there's that lock, and I don't know if he put an additional lock on the inside, but he said he put a brand new lock on it. And when she moved there, and she can see ghosts and hear them, and she says every night they are banging around down there, throwing each other against the wall, laughing and joking. And she said she's went down that basement to do her laundry. She said, I am never going down there again.
But can I ask you this question?
Yes.
If it is a ghost or a demon, a lock's not going to stop them anyway. You know?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's taken. I had a cup of hot chocolate this morning, early in the morning, morning hours, like around 4 a.m., and I couldn't drink it because my stomach was so upset. I took the remains of it out, dumped it down the sink, rinsed the cup, went back in the bedroom, and it had been in my purse. Didn't unsnap it. I don't think it was unsnapped, but it was setting different than I had set it on the floor. It was out about 5 inches, and I knew, oh no, it's taken my papers. And I opened up my purse, and my papers were gone in that short of a time.
Okay, well, I'm documenting your call right now, and you're going to be one of the cases that we will want to handle, but it's going to, the only thing I can do until we can...
It is really terrible. I'm not kidding. It is really, really terrible.
Don't.
Let me tell you this. I went to the doctor 2 days ago, and I figured every time I go away, it's in the house, and it steals from me. I come back, and I find 4 to 6 objects missing every time I go away. So I thought there's got to be a way it's doing this. So I thought when Obama was in and he made the announcement, anybody that has a cell phone, the minute you turn your cell phone off and turn it back on, we know where you are. If you take the battery out, you put the battery back in. The minute you put the battery back in, we know exactly where you were. So I figure it's tracing me by radio waves, and I went outside the door. I took my battery out of my phone. I went around the front to catch the bus. I had to make a phone call. I put the battery in, and then I took it right back out, and the bus came, and I got on the bus. There was a gentleman already on the bus, and I said, please excuse me, sir, watch your feet. I don't want to bump your feet. And he was real nice and real polite. And we were on there about 7 to 8 minutes, and my phone rang. It was my ringer, but I didn't have my battery in the phone. And the phone rang, and it wasn't my phone. And he said, aren't you going to answer your phone? I said, it's not mine. It must be yours. He said, that is not my ring. He said, my ring is completely different. He said, answer your phone. And I said, I'll answer it, but nobody's going to be there because I don't have a battery in my phone. I answered the phone. No one was there. And I turned it over immediately. I took the back off. There was no battery in the phone. None.
Okay.
You see what I mean? I think it's something extraterrestrial. And I think the way it came back when the man that walked on the moon, the Bible says that the moon, the sun, and the stars are located in the firmament of heaven. And in heaven, there is no flesh. And this thing can disappear because when I seen it on the porch, and it seen me and I seen it jumped 30 feet into the neighbor's yard. I seen it jump, and as soon as it hit the grass, it disappeared. Did you ever see that movie on TV where these people are like out in the jungle, and they keep seeing these great big like monsters up in a tree, and the only way they can escape them, it was killing them off, and they were down to 2 of them left. And they figured out how to hide from it. They put mud on themselves and leaves, and it couldn't see them when it was looking for them. It couldn't see them. So it went up in the tree, and it would shoot fire or something down at them. And they figured that if it was working with fire. They could kill it with fire. So they did, and the weeds, it walked right by them because it would materialize and you could see it, and then when it wanted to, it would disappear. And that is what this thing does.
Okay.
I know it sounds hokey, but it's the absolute truth.
Well, I'm a paranormal investigator, so nothing sounds hokey to me.
Excuse me?
I'm a paranormal investigator, so nothing sounds hokey to me.
I can't hear you. The bus is stopped and the doors are open. It's real loud. The motor's running. You're gonna what?
I said I'm a paranormal researcher, so nothing really sounds hokey to me. But I'll tell you what, why don't you call me when you get situated and we can talk more about this, okay? And we can set up an appointment.
Okay, yeah. Okay, what's your number? I have your number?
Yeah, it's the number I'm calling you from.
Okay, I'll call you back as soon as I get back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome, bye. So this thing has went from being a demon to being a terrestrial, whatever, in her mind. I still have more questions for this woman. And we'll go from there. So, peace.